Musa, namu kaladoa e kolman. Kalate kalaudo. Haketo. Audanse, auniche, ntogoko kolman. My name's Coleman. Welcome to another episode of Basic Bambara, a project from Ankata, my initiative to create media and resources for speaking and learning Manding. If you're new here, think about subscribing. In this episode, we'll be covering plurals, so how to say things like a pen, pens, or 3 pens. Specifically, I'll cover 3 things: how to form plurals, how to not use plurals when it comes to numbers and other quantifiers, and finally, other situations in which you won't want to use plurals. Looking to get extra practice, there's a link down in the description below where you can get access to a text, audio flashcards, and a quiz that goes along with every video in this series. Otherwise, Ankata! If you'd like to make any noun into a plural form in Bambara and Dioula, you simply need to do one thing. You're going to add on the letter W to the end of the word. So for instance, we might have a word like sra, meaning road or path. If we wanted to make it into a plural, we simply need to tack on that W and it'll change from sra to srau. Notice then that this W is actually just an orthographic convention. We use it in writing to signal that something is a plural, but the pronunciation of the sound is actually more like an U sound, U. So sra, srau. This system of pluralization applies to all nouns that can be or should be pluralized. No need to memorize any weird exceptions like boy, boys, man, men, or anything like that we have in English. So now you can easily say things like Cheu be Bamako, meaning men are in Bamako. Cheu be Bamako. Or if you heard a bunch of noise coming from outside and you were like, Mudo, now somebody might answer you and say, Deudo, it's children. All right, it's time for some examples from Na Baroke.
Sino ceuta akasuma ceufe.
Ne bɛ se ka taa n balimaw fɛ.
Bon, n'allemand lo kasia sisan ne tɛ yan ni miiri balo.
Dugudenw fana bɛ dɔ d'u ma.
Tiɲɛ la a bɛ se ka a ye an bobokanw dɛmɛ.
In English, when we use a noun and a number together, we need to pluralize the noun so that it agrees with the number. For instance, 1 man, 2 men. In Bambara, you don't have to do anything like this. The simple fact that a noun is placed next to a number that is higher than 1 is more than enough to signal that the noun is underlyingly plural. So for instance, we might start with an example like musokeling, meaning 1 woman, or more literally, woman 1. Musokeling. Or we could speak of something like musosaba, meaning woman 3, musosaba. Note how the noun muso remained singular with no extra W added to it, whereas in English, we naturally shifted from 1 woman to 3 women. This same principle also applies when dealing with determiners related to quantity. So for instance, words like be, meaning all, or chama, meaning many. For instance, in a previous world, unlike the one that we know today, we may have been able to say perhaps fem be kadi, meaning all things are nice, or more literally, thing all are nice. Fem be kadi. Or we could say something like senekela chama be malila, meaning senekela, farmer, chama, many, are in Mali. Senekela chama be malila. Note that in neither example did I actually need to switch the noun to plural by adding the W.
Never come flori for ka séjour sɔrɔ min se san 5 ɲɔgɔn a bɛ sɔrɔ ka taa.
Bon surunci kɔrɔ caman b'a la.
O ye fɛn caman ta ka concentré Ouagadougou fɛn bɛɛ basé n'o yɔrɔ la.
So there are some other instances too where an English speaker might naturally want to use a plural form of a noun when it'll be unnecessary in Bambara or Manding. This, for instance, happens with words like moro, meaning person. In Bambara, you quite naturally would say moro kacha, meaning person is numerous, as in there's a lot of people. Note there that we didn't actually need to make moro into a formal plural with a W on it. You simply say morokacha. You'll definitely run into other words and other contexts in which people do not use plurals. It's not worth me trying to lay them all out here for you and you trying to memorize them. Instead, just talk to your friends and try to sound like them.
Ni tara Ouaga jama ka ca fo ka dama tɛmɛ.
Parce que fedani bɛ yen a bana ka ca.
Iowa, did you like this video? Do you wish there were more solid resources for learning African languages like Manding available on the internet? Me too. Think about becoming a patron or throwing me a tip. There's a link down in the description below. Iowa, ni jaraye ala kandeme.